I am Dr. Praveena, a faculty of Department of History, SN College, Kollam. Let's move on the topic. Topic is Kayyur Riot of 1941. Kerala, a state that abolished the monopoly of land and landlordism under the provisions of the Land Reform Act of 1970. Behind these developments, there is a long history of protest movements, peasant struggles had been taken. The revenue regulations of the British, a mixture of feudalism, was changed the pre-colonial agrarian system of Kerala. In the important agrarian revolutions led by the Paishi Raja, Velithambi Dalava and the Kurijas also are taken in this region. In 20th century, the Malabar and Kasaragod region faced some anti-imperialist and anti-feudalistic struggles in which the peasants are participated major role, whereas in Calicut and Travancore, these protest movements are participated by the laborers and the working class. In these peasant or agrarian struggles in the Kasaragod and Malabar regions gave the emergence of some peasant nationalism like Mappila Riot, Khilafat movement or civil disobedience movement like that. Like these incidents, there arose an important incident which would happen at Kayyur was the Kayyur Riot. The incident Kayyur Riot is a climax of the anti-imperialist policy of the British waged by the communists at Kayyur. Kayyur is a village in Kasaragod Taluk. This incident was happened on March 28, 1941. In that situation, the Karshaka Sanghams of Kayyur was active in organizing the peasants against the twin forces of like the imperialist policy of British and the landlordism. At that time, the police forces of the Kayyur was the supporters of or they are trying to implement the interest of the landlords at Kayyur, and for that they are trying to suppress the peasants. This gave a great resentment among the minds of the peasants against the police. So they are tried a lot for the registration of their resentment against the police and the landlords. So the peasants took a strong procession of including 200 people against the police and the landlords. They started a procession, and on the way of the procession, one police officer, his name was Subbarayan, who walked along with the procession. They forced or they compelled him to join the procession with by forcefully giving a red flag with his hand. When the procession was moved on the local ferry, he jumped. The police officer was jumped into the river he thought that he saved himself, but the mob pelted him with stones and he was drowned. This was the incident of 1941 that is called Kayyur Riot. In retrospect, the crime committed by the mob is considered as more heinous crime than that of the Chauri Chaura incident was happened on February 1922. You may know that the Chauri Chaura incident. On the Chauri Chaura incident, what happened was that where the mob chased 21 policemen and a sub-inspector, and closed them into a local police station, and the people set fire and roasted them, all of them alive. This incident was called the Chauri Chaura incident. So the crime committed by the people of Kayyur was considered to that of the Chauri Chaura incident. After the incident was happened, there started a sensational trial including 60 people who are committed in the crime. Among the 60 people, 4 of them were accused as a charge sheet of murder. The 4 accused are Madattilappu, Kunyembu Nayar, Chirikandan and Pallikal Abubakar. They are the 4 accused. Their mercy petitions to the Governor General and to the Privy Council were rejected, and the 4 of them were hanged on March 29, 1943. The Kayyur incident was happened on 1941, but they were hanged on March 29, 1943. You should note the point that on that situation, the leftists and the Britishers were together work for the war efforts. On this situation, the 4 accused were hanged. This is considered as irony. Next, a controversy related to the riot. There is a controversy there is a controversy about the role of E.K. Nayanar, who participated in this riot. Some says that a charge sheet was his name was included on the charge sheet in the 3rd position, but at the final list his name was dropped out. There is, however, a view that E.K. Nayanar was involved in this case by the mistaken identity of the police. It was another person, but the police mistakenly included his name. It was E.K. Nayanar, like that. It was a controversy related to the riot. Next, we can look upon the nature of the riot. Here are differences of opinion about the nature of the riot. Sometimes it may be depicted as it was a mere criminal offense, or sometimes some scholars says that it is a little tenant or peasant disputes, or other group of historians or scholars says that sometimes it may a terrorist attack of a group of illiterate young persons with the support of the Communist Party. It was the nature of the riot. Let me conclude that the riot of 1941 has some controversies about this and differences of opinion about the nature of the riot. Whatever it is, the Kayyur riot placed or occupied an important position in the freedom struggle of Kerala. One of the example for that is one of the slogans used by the martyrs of the Kayyur when they are walked to the gallows was "Let imperialism perish." These are the unraveled truths about the Kayyur riot. Thank you.